Welcome to Humans and Earth from Prehistory to Sustainability. Air and Fire. We are incredibly fortunate to live on a very special planet. If Earth weren't so unique, we wouldn't be living here or in fact, living at all. Planet Earth has a very long history, about 4.5 billion years and counting. Humans have entered the stage, geologically speaking, only very recently. During much of human history, human impact on Earth was noticeable yet relatively mild. This changed dramatically about 150 years ago. Since then, humans have increasingly become the dominant factor shaping Earth's environment. The seeds to this transformation have, however, been sown in humans' ancient prehistory. While we are avidly interested in the current and future fate of Earth, it is important to appreciate how humans evolved to become such a dominant factor. Hence the subtitle of the name of the course, From Prehistory to Sustainability. In the first video, I will talk about what makes our planet so unique, and you will appreciate that the most important characteristic for life is Earth's mild climate that enables water to be liquid. Mild, of course, compared to outer space and to other planets. In the second video, we will learn about the greenhouse effect and the greenhouse gas carbon dioxide, which is a key player in the maintenance of our climate. While carbon dioxide levels remained relatively stable over human history, they started to rise dramatically over the last century. They are now more than 50% higher than when I was born, a mere 60 years ago, and they are higher than they have been for millions of years. This rise is due to the accelerated burning of fossilized carbon compounds, coal, oil, and gas by humans. Compounds that have been buried underground for hundreds of millions of years. In the third video, I will describe the major negative and positive feedback loops that regulate and are regulated by carbon dioxide. Understanding these mechanisms is essential for comprehending how the Earth's climate responds to various factors, both natural processes and human activities. In the fourth video, we will talk about climate change. While weather is defined by short-term atmospheric conditions, temperature, rain and snow, winds, etc., climate is the average of weather conditions for a particular location over decades or longer. To put it simple, climate is what you expect, and weather is what you get. If what you get no longer matches what you expect, then we might be witnessing climate change. We will review some of the major climatic changes we are currently experiencing and those we expect in the future. We will see how the alarming rise of carbon dioxide levels leads to frequent extreme weather events, heat waves, droughts, storms, floodings, the rise of sea level, and more. In the fifth video, we will talk about fire, a chemical reaction between oxygen and other materials that releases heat, light, and chemicals. Oxygen and fuel accumulated on Earth due to various forms of life. Fire is, thus, a product if not a hallmark of life. Only planets with life will sustain fire. So far, we know of only one such planet, Earth. Fires caused by lightnings predated humans by hundreds of millions of years. Yet the capacity to intentionally light and use fire is the most important human innovation ever. Humans have been using fire for well over a million years, long before the current human species evolved. The use of fire formed the foundation of almost every human innovation since. Look around you, there is hardly any human-made object that didn't require fire for making or transport. Humans cannot even survive in the long run without cooking their food. The chemistry of all living organisms takes place at ambient or somewhat higher temperatures. The capacity of humans to use fire enabled them to use hot chemistry for a huge range of chemical reactions. The use of fire is also essential for modern transport, as steam and internal combustion engines move us and our goods. The sixth video will thus discuss transport on land, air and sea, and how it evolved. In penultimate video in this mini-course, we'll discuss the ozone layer. The story of the ozone layer and the response to its depletion is an example how international cooperation, underpinned by scientific research, can successfully address global environmental challenges. I sincerely hope that in future we will be able to say the same about human response to climate change. We will conclude this course by reviewing the carbon-free energy sources that have been developed over recent years. While preparing this video, I was pleasantly surprised to learn that thanks to human ingenuity, we have cost-effective and efficient technologies to harness access to almost limitless amounts of safe and clean solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal energy. Switching to these sources will not only benefit the climate and our health, it will also boost the economy. I hope this course will give you insight into the most pressing issues humanity is facing. Spider-Man famously said, "With great powers comes great responsibility." Humanity has acquired unprecedented powers, and if we want that our descendants will prosper on Earth, we have to face up to our responsibilities. The videos are based on each other, presenting a continuous narrative you are. However, welcome to watch only some of them, or to watch them in any order you like. I wish you happy and useful learning.